welcome to episode 5 of Are You Tracking? Today we have Leisure Travel here joining us. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
So I'm Crystal Reyes. I am a leisure travel agent with Joint Base San Antonio. We fall under ITT, which is Information, Tickets, and Travel. I actually, fun fact, I was just going to kind of throw that out there. I started travel working as a Southwest Airlines reservations agent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was my first job in travel. And then I have seen the other episodes. So I saw that like Andrea Black started at RF Krauten. Jeep was like Edelweiss in Germany. So my first job, DOD, with ITT was at RAF Milton. So we all were like overseas for our first DOD jobs. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I've did that for a few years, managed the ITT out there. And then I have been here at Lackland.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, I've been here at Lackland since 2010.
So tell us a little bit about what Leisure Travel offers.
Okay, so leisure travel, it's a little different here at Lackland or Joint Base San Antonio. We actually have a full service travel agency. Let's say we incorporate cruises, vacation packages, tours, escorted vacations. Oh my God, we offer so much stuff. Air, hotel bookings. And then, of course, the ITT section is going to be your local entertainment tickets and attractions. But yeah, we offer a ton of everything. So it's kind of funny because a lot of people will come in and say, oh, I don't book with a travel agency, or I don't have a travel agent, but I book everything online. So oddly enough, when you book online, those are third-party travel agencies. Mm-hmm. So you're still booking with a travel agency. You're just not getting the full service. You're not getting someone to talk to, someone to answer the questions.
For the people that don't know, where are you guys located?
So we are physically located for the Leisure Travel Office inside Arnold Hall Community Center, which is building 5506. We're on the training side of the base. And then we have 3 ITT offices across all 3 bases. We don't like to deter people because a lot of people will say, oh, I wish you had an office at Fort Sam, or I wish you had an office at Randolph. We don't have physical offices there, but we do service all 3 bases. So that's something that we want people to know, that just because you can't come over, because some people don't like to come from Randolph all the way to Lackland.
I don't blame them.
We have everything set up to do it virtually, digitally. We can even do a Zoom if you really want to see us.
They don't have an excuse.
No.
You can come and book with you guys.
You can come. You can book through us without hesitation, without an excuse.
So speaking of booking, what destinations and trips are you guys offering this quarter?
Right now for this quarter, we're really focusing on our escorted vacations. Those have been very popular over the summer. And then I think my favorite, there's a tour called Castles and Manors. So you actually get to spend a few nights in an actual castle in Europe. Yeah, so it is very cool. I've done that one, and I grew up in San Antonio. Little girl from West Side San Antonio, and I'm sitting in this whole castle, and I'm like, wow, like the fact that people are able to book and have, experiences like that is amazing. So every week, all year long, there's these European Dream or London, Paris, Rome tours. So you can incorporate like 3 to 5 countries within like 10 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and fully guided, escorted. You have a tour director, tour guide from start to finish, things like that.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. And then our cruises right now, cruising Galveston is so popular. We have a ton of cruise lines, new cruise lines, Norwegian, Princess, that are going to start coming out of Galveston.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the plus side with like Norwegian and Princess is they have, they're kind of all-inclusive.
Okay.
So it includes, like, the beverage packages, your gratuities, your Wi-Fi.
So you don't have to, like, book everything. Because I'm taking my first cruise, so I found out that it doesn't come with a drink package. You got to, like, book it all separately.
Everything is separately. So there are some cruise lines like Norwegian, like Princess, that will allow you to prepay the cruise with all of this included already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so those are very popular. So ton of cruises, all our holiday sailings are coming up. And then, of course, Disney, Universal, we offer that year-round. So that's a given. So, again, like I said, I start going over everything when someone asks me that question.
So with the escorted vacations, when people book those, what can they expect?
So
what is that? How does that look like?
yeah, and that's good because that's literally what a lot of people ask. They're like, "What do you mean by escorted
Mm-hmm.
vacation?" And we had to tweak the flyer a little bit too because it was. Some people were like, "Okay, so how do I pay for my hotels?" And I'm like, "Well, no, it includes your hotels." But basically, it is the easiest way to travel. So I like to tell people, you get to the airport, and when you get to the airport in your first country, that's the last of the work that you're doing. You meet your tour director, you get put on the bus, you're with another group, but usually with not more than, it can be between 20 to 50 people.
Oh,
So you're
wow.
not with like hundreds of people,
Okay, okay.
because that's what throws people off. They're like, I don't want to travel with a group, or
Yeah.
I don't want to do a lot. And then you have your tour director, they take you city by city. A lot of your sightseeing is already included. So these are intended to just kind of maximize your time
Okay.
in your countries. I use the example, I went to Rome about 4 or 5 times because before
Oh.
I saw like the Imperial Forum or the Roman Forum. Like I missed it every time I went. I didn't even know it was there. And then so I was like, if I was on the tour, I would have seen that. I would have known, things like that. So that's what these tours are intended to do. They're intended to make sure that you see what you need to see.
Yeah.
And you don't go to Rome and miss the Colosseum. Or you don't go to Paris and not visit the Louvre. There are things like that. So, but it's not for everyone. So that's why we do custom packages as well.
Okay.
We can do where you just do air and hotel and you're responsible for your sightseeing. Or we can try and incorporate sightseeing and stuff in there for you. So, yeah, lots of different options.
I want to do that now. I just like people to tell me where to go, and like that's it. Like I don't want to have to plan anything because it's overwhelming.
It is.
You're like, and then like you try to pay for things, and then you're like, I don't know if I don't know. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then it like I don't know. So I would pay for it.
Yeah.
That sounds great. You just sold me on it.
You're like, where am I going? You can book these vacations like 2 to 3 years out.
Oh, wow.
So you can put a deposit down. You can make payments on it. So you're not coming out of pocket this large chunk of change. So
anybody can go on a trip.
Yeah. And not just our military community, like your family, your friends. You can bring kids on most of these.
Mm-hmm.
It usually caps at like 5 years old. Like 5 years old, not caps, but starts at 5.
Okay. That makes sense. Why would a current or former service member choose leisure travel versus somewhere off base or booking themselves?
So jokingly, I always have this weird thing, and it's not being cocky, it's not being but like people were like, what's the benefit? I'm like, I'm the benefit. Like I am. Like my travel knowledge, my expertise, booking with me, we'll joke like that. And they laugh all the time. So I'm like, no, but all jokes aside, we are the benefit. So what we like to tell people is we have a small minor service fee. It's like anywhere between $10 to $30 to book through our office. It goes towards the MWR fund. We're not commission-based agents, so we don't pull the commission back the way outsourced travel agencies would. It goes to the services squadron. And when you book online, a lot of people don't know you are paying a service fee. Mm-hmm. You're paying for a travel agent fee, so to speak. You're just not getting the service. So you've already paid for it. You're just not getting me. You're not getting my, our personal knowledge. If you have any questions or if you've never cruised before and you're like, okay, what do I do? How do I do this? That's where we come in. That's where we come into play. And we like to really stress that to our customers, especially if you think about like pandemic. Mm-hmm. So when COVID happened, we had tons of people coming to our office. Can you help me with our booking? We cancel. We don't know what to do. We had people stuck in Europe, stuck in Asia. We can't help them. We didn't book your tour. We didn't book your trip. We didn't book your flights. We don't have access to your reservations. Now, the people that did book through us, we have full access to their stuff. So they're at home, sitting at home, quarantined, and we're, working the refunds, working the cancellations, getting their money back credits, helping them with their insurance claims, things like that. So it really is just, like I said, you're already paying for this service online. Why not have somebody to just assist you? And I mean, we've been best in Air Force before. I don't want to brag, but we're very good at what we do.
Yeah.
We're a great office. We do a high volume. We have a very high return client base. So, Yeah, definitely. Utilizing our services, taking advantage of the services that the military provides to you
Yeah.
is a huge benefit. And, what's a small little $10 fee to come see us and smile and have a little
Yeah.
chat, so.
Yeah. I mean, I pay for convenience.
Yeah.
For Vegas, I was like,
Crystal,
Crystal, can you book my hotel? I don't know what to look for. And then you're like, all right, here's your options. Just pick whichever one you like.
Yeah.
Easy.
Very,
Done.
we make it easy. We give you the options. We want you to feel comfortable. Like a vacation shouldn't be stressful. It shouldn't be you doing the research. And there are some people that like to do it on their own, and by all means, but if you have the option to book with a travel office like us, and especially in the military community, you got a lot of other things on your plate.
Oh, yeah.
Active, retired, DOD. Like travel should not be something that you're stressing
And,
about.
you bring up a good point with, like, all the cancellations and stuff because, being in the military, you might plan a trip as a family, but then, your spouse might go on deployment.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got to go ahead and, like, make readjustments. So you guys could take care of all of that.
Yeah.
And then that way people aren't super stressed out when those type of things come down.
Exactly.
So that's really nice.
Yeah.
I just thought about that.
Yeah.
So if something happens, we can just be like, okay, Crystal, just refund my other half because I'm still going,
You say it like it's funny. It happens more often. Like customers will come in and they're like, so my husband's getting deployed or he's going TDY. What do I got to do to remove him off the booking? Me and my kids are still going.
We still going.
Or I'm taking my mother-in-law or my mom. Yeah. It's just like, yeah. And sometimes, it's like you're going to get, there may still be some penalties if you didn't purchase insurance. There may be some things like that. But so then they're like, oh, darn. Okay, now I got to take somebody because, so you don't get penalized. Things
But
like
you're
that.
not going at all.
Exactly. But yeah, that's where we come in. That is a perfect example of the benefit to utilizing us as travel agents.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so we kind of talked about it, but how does someone who does not live near Lackland book a trip to you guys? What's the best way?
So via email, we do travel requests via email. Phone calls, they can call. We've done Zoom calls with people just because they like having a face to a name. All our forms are virtual and digital signatures. So we're able to do it. There's no excuse as to why you can't book with us, or it's not hard at all. So
Okay. And then how do you tailor packages to meet the needs of your clients?
if somebody for some reason wanted to do, they're like, oh, we just want air and hotel in Cancun, and we don't know what we want to do. We can send them the link for all the excursions in Cancun. They can look at them themselves. They can book themselves, and then the booking comes to us, and we are able to handle it that way.
That's awesome because I think I'm going to go to the Maya something. I don't know. I'm going to Mexico next year.
Yeah.
And I want to go do more excursions, so that's good to know. So I'll come back next year and book those for
sure.
So
though that is one of the ways that we were like trying to think, how can we make it a little more personable? How can we give people more options for things to do in different cities? I have a customer literally just got back last week, I think. She booked a cooking class in Rome. Like they did like a whole pasta cooking class.
Ooh.
Another really cool one I recommend it all the time is if you ever do go to Rome. There's different ways to see the Colosseum, but there's a way called the gladiator entrance. So it's the way you go underneath, like if you were the gladiators coming out from the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of people don't know that. They go and they look at it and they're like, okay. But I'm like, no. If you're going to go to this, do the gladiator entrance. Because it's so cool. Like you're walking out from the whole bottom level. Things like that we try and do to kind of tailor it to people's needs and really make it, what you want out of your vacation.
You guys are really active on your social media, and you guys are really good about maintaining it. And you guys do this thing once a month. I think it's called Travel Talk.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I think we started it like in April or May of 2020, and it's been going since then. Once a month, we go on Facebook Live for an hour. We close our office and we talk all things travel. We talk about what we have coming up, what type of tours. We partner with our ITT office signs on as well. But yeah, it's just a way to stay connected and give people information because travel information changes so often.
So how do you guys stay up to date on the latest travel trends and destinations?
We're fully certified travel agents. We fall under an IATA and a CLIA. If you're a travel agent, you'll understand what I mean by that. So our agency is fully certified that way. And then we do a lot of webinars, a lot of specialized vendor brand training. So we're all Disney authorized vacation planners. I think most of us, maybe not all of us, are universal specialists as well. And then all the cruise lines have a training, all the vendors have a training, all the tour operators.
So you guys are up to date on everything.
On everything. So we have to stay current. We try and stay and that's what I say. That's why I always say like we take pride in what we do and we're specialized. It's a skill and we're not selling them a false product. We're selling them stuff that we actually know about.
Yeah.
Or stuff that we've actually done or experienced. And we have a huge, over 30 plus years experience between all of us in travel as a whole. Yeah, so we're able to just kind of stay in the know and travel as often as we can and take these experiences, understand these destinations, and really just so that way we can, help when you have questions. Like, how would it have been if you're like, oh, I'm going to Vegas, what do I do? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been there.
I know, I'm like,
what am I supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know. Enjoy. Enjoy.
Just go to a casino or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So, it's nice to be able to give you like, and we just had the conversation at Fall Fest where I was telling you, these are things you could do. You can have breakfast here, do, things like that. So I like to be able to give people the information.
What are some additional things that you guys offer that people don't know about?
Let's see. We're revamping it right now, but we actually have it's a honeymoon registry. So we do a honeymoon registry. So instead of getting, a toaster or a knife set, people are able to make payments towards your vacation, towards your honeymoon. So that is one thing that we're actually working to try and revamp it so it's more digital. We do expedition cruises, so like Antarctica, and we do river cruising as well. There's small like river cruises. We are partnered with National Geographic. A lot of people don't know that.
What?
To do these really like adventure excursions. Yeah, it's very cool.
Like go like Yellowstone and stuff like that?
Yeah, Yellowstone, like climbing the top of mountains. I mean, over in Asia, yeah.
Around the world?
Around the world,
Dang! That sounds fun.
Yeah, and then so with Around the World, another thing, I had a customer come in the other day and they're like, I can't believe you guys offer this. We have Around the World cruises and we do Around the World via like private jets. Yeah, they're very high dollar.
Me and Kat just made the same face.
They're like,
what?
Because I get excited about it too.
That's awesome.
When those brochures come into the office, I'm literally sitting there just like going through it. And then I see the price and I'm like,
Oh.
It's so sad. But I mean, what is included in these is amazing. Just like the private jet one, the Around the World. You're not on a small jet. You're in a huge plane, but it's literally only 50 people on this huge plane. You have like a traveling photographer, a traveling doctor. You have baggage, somebody carrying your bags all the time. All your hotels are included. I mean, it's just...
That's amazing.
It is high level. It is very inclusive. It is, it's
I'm going to come back
cool.
when I retire and be like, put me...
The
I want to go around the world.
The people that have asked about it or have taken it are the people that are getting ready to retire that are like, ooh. Those are like little specialty things that we do. Overwater bungalows in Bora Bora.
Ooh, that's on my list. That's what I'm going to go
me
do that.
Too. Bora Bora's on my list. We do overwaters in the Maldives, the Seychelles, Fiji. We do all of those. So a lot of people just don't know that we do this really cool, fun specialty stuff. So from high adventure, you can be as busy or as relaxed as you want on any type of vacation, really.
All right. And then do you have any like heartwarming stories or like some like a booking that you did that just left like a lasting memory?
I was talking to Geta and we were talking about one of our clients, the Bocanegras, and the wife had gotten cancer. She beat cancer and she came in and she's so happy and she's like, I want to go on a remission cruise. Like, So we booked her this cruise to celebrate. Yeah, and we try and make it extra special. So we put, decor in their room, and we booked them a specialty dinner for her and her husband. They're an older couple. They're literally in their 70s, but she was so excited about it. And then I have Jeanette, we were talking about it, and she said her 50th, the customer, they booked a 50th anniversary cruise. She actually went on that same cruise, and she saw them, and they didn't know that she had put like a cake for dinner for them that said, happy anniversary. And so they saw her, and they were hugging her, and they're like, thank you so much. Like, we didn't expect any of that.
Oh, you just gave me like all the warm
Right?
and fuzzy.
See, that was
You just
heartwarming,
made
right?
me feel so good.
Yes.
Aw,
Yeah,
that's why everybody should book there.
we really enjoy our jobs.
Like, why even do a Google search when you can just go to the office or email them or call them? So much easier. Okay, so what advice would you give someone that is looking to book a trip with you guys?
The biggest thing that we like to tell people is come in with a plan. If you can come in with a plan, destination ideas, dates, something in mind to kind of speed up the process. By all means, if you come in and tell us, I don't know where I want to go, but I want to go somewhere, we're gonna help you. We're gonna take the time. The more information you give us, the better. Our requests are averaging upwards of about like 5 to 7 business days sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Depending on how, like, if you're coming in and saying, I don't know where I want to go and I don't know when I want to go, that's going to take us a while. We're going to have to filter through. Or I want to know the price for every cruise out of Galveston in the month of March. Mm-hmm. For every cruise line that's coming out in March, that's going to take us a while to pull all the pricing. So the more specific you can be, the better, and the sooner that you'll get your travel request done. Have a budget, have an idea, make it a little easier for us to do our jobs. But by all means, if you really don't know what you want to do, again, that's where we come in, our travel knowledge, our expertise.
And then why do you love what you do?
What I always think about when I'm planning a vacation is I'm in charge of people's like memories. Those are the kind of things that make me really, really enjoy what I do, because I love knowing that I'm a little part of that. I'm a little part of what they're experiencing. I love knowing that I sent someone to Rome and they got to experience the gladiator entrance in the Colosseum. That's really what makes me love what I do. I love serving our military community. I love that it's a lot of family bookings. I love when somebody returns from a deployment and they want to spend time with their spouse or, things like that. And I just love being in charge of people's memories, their core memories, the things they're going to remember forever.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna play Guess That Destination.
Oh,
we're gonna put your travel skills to the test.
God,
I don't even remember all of these, so we're just gonna.
I just claimed best, like we're the best in DOD, and here you go with this.
Now we're gonna go. Well, okay, so these are all destinations that you guys have coming up. Bam. What is that destination?
Oh my God, that could be anywhere.
It's the beach.
Exactly. I can't believe Bahamas? Turks and Caicos.
Turks and Caicos? Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Cozumel. This is... I'm failing. Okay, well, it was a beach. It looked like Turks and Caicos. That is... Where in Cozumel? I need to know where in Cozumel that is. Okay.
I don't know.
Is that Ireland? Is that Dublin?
It is!
I knew I knew that bridge.
What's that destination?
It looks like Curacao. It looks like San Juan, Puerto Rico. What is it? I don't know what this is. Puerto Rico. Okay, I did. Okay. New York City.
Bam.
Yeah.
Easy.
I love New York City.
Guess that
That
destination.
is Notre Dame in Paris, right?
All right. Guess that destination.
Oh, I don't. Wait, it's something that we're visiting. Honolulu. FYI, I have never been to Hawaii.
No.
I am not the Hawaii specialist in the office, ladies.
Beach.
But So I'm European, but I would not have known that was Hawaii.
Guess that destination.
That is Egypt, Cairo?
Yeah.
Yes, that is Cairo.
I tried not to pick a picture with the pyramid.
With the pyramid.
All right. Guess that destination.
That is Spain. That is Spain. It's either Barcelona or Madrid. Budapest. Budapest. I've been to Budapest in the winter. It did not look like that. I learned that I need to brush up on my destinations. I learned that. No, I mean, I think we covered a lot. I think people should just really take advantage of the service that we offer. Visit us.
We do have something for you.
I have something for you.
Well, we have something for you first.
Aw, so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all are gonna make me cry. So this
It's like
is
a
just
whole bag.
yes. So this is a good example. This is something cool. So for booking through our office, we do really cool stuff like this. We give our customers little trinkets and gifts and giveaways and send them off. So when you book with us, it's from start to finish. So this is an example of like a little travel pack that we have, and you are going on your little trip this week. So we put something together for you. You have a nice little bag.
Cute.
There's a ton. We have some towels in here. I have your travel documents in here in a little holder. We have a little for when you're swimming with our ITT logo on there for your phones. Our little beach towels. And then your travel documents are in here.
Oh my god!
So we put our travel documents for our customers in there. So everything is in there. So now you get to put everything back in there.
Yay! Thank you so much,
You're
Crystal.
welcome.
Oh, you just made my day.
I didn't know we were like reciprocating. I'm so excited.
Well, thank you
You're
so much
very
again.
welcome. You're very welcome.
All right. Okay, so that concludes episode 5 of Are You Tracking? Da-na-na.